being very chatty on these videos. I should do them in the morning when I don't give as many fucks more often. Oh, are we rolling? Okay, we're rolling. Hey, everybody. It's about Tuesday. We'll just say Tuesday. I'm recording this on Saturday. Full disclosure. Full disclosure, I am going into my house's crawl space, so this may be the last video with this particular Afghan. Yes, my Afghan collection will be, well, my mom's Afghan collection is going to be accessible because it's in a tub. Because this is funny. Hey, dear, come feel the Afghan.
Shut up.
Feel the Afghan. She really hates Afghans. The blankets, not the people. She's not racist. Honest. Just the blankets. Love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, so just want to clear that up. She has no problem with the Afghani people. She just does not like your blankets. Are they really from Afghanistan, though? I don't know. Is there a reason they're called Afghans? Is that why they're Afghans? No. Where's my pen? Make a note. Let's learn something together, everybody. Let's look up. Yeah, let's learn together why they're called Afghans. Is it because they're made in Afghanistan? Or is that where they're from? Afghans. For other uses of the term, see Afghan. Textiles. Blanket. An Afghan is a woolen blanket or shawl knitted or crocheted, sometimes called a throw. Etymology. The word Afghan refers to the people of Afghan. Yeah. The use of Afghan in the English language goes back to 1831, when Thomas Carlyle mentioned it in his Sator Research. What the hell is that? It's a novel about a German philosopher. So let me get this straight. A novel about a German philosopher, written, I think, by a British dude, is why we call crocheted blankets are named after the people of Afghanistan.
Makes sense.
Why'd I look? Anyway, here's Aya Nakamura and Jolie Nana. It's I. Next, Rehab and Thinking About You with Winona Oak. No relation to Winona Ryder. This is okay. It reminds me how annoyed I am that Winona Ryder's career kind of fell off in the late 90s. I was really hoping Alien Resurrection wasn't a good film, but gosh, I wish it would have been, because that was her first action movie, and could you imagine if Winona Ryder had suddenly made a hard swerve into action films? That would have been so much fun. Little pixie waif of the 90s suddenly becomes an ass kicker. I mean, there's still time. She's still very young. I mean, she still looks very young. She's aged very well. Up next, Koffee with a K and Lockdown. This is good. I like this. I'm enjoying this. Next, Guapdad 4000 and No Home for the Brave. Should have been a better song than it is. You got the title, but you don't really have the lyrics to back up the title, dude. Sorry. Up next, Johan Lenox and Throwback Thursday. Alright, Tuesday is solidly okay so far. Up next, oh wait, no, we had the one good song by Koffee. Dhruv. DHRUV with Vulnerable. Just when you complain about things being okay, that's just a good old smack in the face of mediocre. Up next, Takis. Like the weird chips that make me go yeah, those. And wait for me. Okay. Chips are too spicy, but this is good. Up next is Danna Paola with Sebastian Yarta and No Belle Sola. No Belle Sora. No Belisario. I don't know. Okay. Shaylen and Forgive Myself. It's good in my book. Up next, Ty Bry and Too Bad. Ooh, is it a cover of the Nickelback standard? It's not a remake of the Nickelback song, because it's good. Oh, Nickelback slam! Up next, Bands in the Basement. 03 Greedo and Chief Keef. The rap doesn't do much for me, but the background music is so good. So we'll keep it there. Up next, ICECOLDBISHOP and Kenny Beats with a song called Trick Daddy. This is kind of an exciting up-tempo rap song. Also, it's not about Trick Daddy. It's just about the concept of a Trick Daddy. Not the rapper who gave us such hit as Take It to the House and I'm a Thug. That guy. Remember that guy? I do. Up next, TyFontaine with Deuce and Juice. Guess they were out of gin. Should have waited for them to restock the gin, dude. Up next, Gabriel Garzon-Montano and Aguita. I have nothing against Spanish music. I really do wish I would have taken Spanish so I knew how to say some of this shit. Yes, I know I could take Spanish classes, but, you know, I figure embarrassing myself is funnier. Song's okay. Up next, Sarah Berk, and That Good. So is it that good, or is it that good? I don't know. It's actually just okay, so we don't have to worry about it. MyKey up next with Hand Me Down. And okay is taking the lead back from good. Been a while since I've had them so neck and neck this late. Up next, UPSAHL and People I Don't Like. Oh, I like this a lot. I'm not familiar with UPSAHL, but I like this. I'd like to get to be more familiar. This is good. This is really good. You know what? I'm gonna move this to great. Our first great since Friday. Up next, Bush. Bush? Like Bush from England? The alternate. It is! And the song's called The Kingdom. You know, when 16 Stone was like the biggest album on the planet back in the day, I was very lukewarm on Bush. Gavin Rossdale and the crew. But I tell you what, this is a really good song. This is actually great. I don't say that about every Bush song. Come Down from the 16 Stone, that was my favorite. I never really liked Everything Zen or Little Things as much. Machine Head was good, but Come Down I thought was a great song. Very hit and miss with the band Bush, but this is very hit. Yeah, this is great. Up next, More with Elaborate Attractions. Yeah, this is pretty good. We're on the rock. I guess they stack all the rock near the back now. All 2 songs we get. Up next, COTIS and Reckless. And we're back to the mediocre dude pop. Up next, David Hugo with Sleep and Friends. That said Shep and Friends for a second. Who's Shep? Shep Smith? He's on CNBC now. All he needs is Sleep and Friends. Song's okay, so maybe he needs a better producer too. Up next, Chaz Cardigan. Everything's Wrong. It's pretty good. I don't know what's wrong about it. Up next, Radiant Children and Mariposa. It's good too. Ending on a strong note this week. Up next, Melvoni and Stackhouse. From the Trap House to the Stackhouse. I don't know what that means. The song is okay. Let's finish the week with Brytiago and Daryl and Olividando. Most of the Latin songs I've heard this week have been okay and good. This one, though, is just mediocre. So let's end it there. And that means okay and good have tied. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 41 songs each. It's an interesting split. But yeah. Good and okay. Tied this week. 5 great. It's weird because we had 3 on Friday, none on Saturday, none on Monday, and then 2 more today. And then 11 mediocre. But nothing bad. Nothing I consider a bad song this week. And of the great songs, the one by UPSAHL, People I Don't Like, I added to my Spotify favorite songs. I don't do that every day. I've only got 21 songs in there. I'm very selective about what songs I put in there. So, yeah. Admittedly, a few were in there that my kids put in there, so that's why I have Party in the Elevator in there. But that's beside the point. So, yeah. You know what? I'm going to call week 16 a very good week. It only had 5 greats, but had a lot of good and a lot of okay. I mean, out of 100 songs, only 11 I'd consider mediocre. So, yeah. If you haven't listened to the New Music Friday playlist yet this week, you should. Because it's almost 90% not horrible. So, there you go. I'm going to go shower,